Today I'm back for a video about the first Descendant. The big question on everyone's mind is this a good or a bad game? It's a new free-to-play game, it's a looter shooter, something I've never touched in my life. I've never played Warframe or Destiny 2. The question is this a good game? I've seen a lot of different opinions, even on the Steam. It's a little bit mixed, you know. So let's figure out, how is this game rolling? Is it good? Is it bad? We need the answers. So let's get right into this shit. So I never played a looter shooter like this. Never played it. So this one looks pretty nice. It was free to play. So I said, fuck it. Let's try it. It's been a long time that I made a video. So, let's try that as well. We got the double combination. I'm a bit late on it, but I don't care. So yeah, we first have these Descendants. We have like 19 of them, 5 ultimates, so that's a pretty good combination. Sad part is, or you have a lot of grinding to do and you can only choose between 10 of them, or you will have to put money into the game. A bit of a shady situation we are in, I'm not gonna lie. Now the 3 Descendants I have right now is in order Viessa, Bunny, and Frenna. What I mean in the order is that in the beginning you have a choice between 3 characters, and I chose Viessa about the 3, and that was a pretty good pick because she's attacking and I like a bit good attacking gameplay, not one of those defensive type of guys. Then second character, of course, Bunny. We see Bunny everywhere, everyone has Bunny. I made Bunny as well because she's pretty easy to unlock and everyone pretty much gets her by the start. Then the third character was the grinding character, and that's the character that everyone is start to grind. Maybe you start to grind by another character, but this is character I really wanted, and it's Frenna. So the problem here is the drop rate is 20%, and this was already a bit of a pain in the butt. So if 20% is already gonna be a hard challenge, I had to play like some stages like 20 times. I've already seen everyone else say, like someone said like I had to play 50. I'm like, that's a bit crazy for a 20% drop rate. But yeah, I got Frenna. She's pretty nice. It's a bit crazy that the drop rate is not that accurate, I think. I don't know if it's really 20%, but I hope they do it a bit up, because for the ultimate characters it's like pay up or grind your ass off. For that 3%, man, that's crazy. Then as well for the gun system, it's pretty weird as well, because it looks like every gun can have different ammo. Like we have purple, orange, green and white. Maybe some more, I don't think so. I think there are 4 types. But for some reason, I don't understand this, every gun can have a different set of ammo. Like you can have a rifle with purple ammo, you can have a rifle with white ammo, you can have a rifle with green ammo, and it's so weird and it doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know if this is a looter shooter thing, but this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why can't I have a pistol with white ammo and green ammo? Because the problem to me is, if I have a good gun, like a good rifle right now with white ammo, I want to use that rifle. But if I have a second gun that's like a pistol with white ammo as well, I don't want to use the same guns at the same time, because I'm using now 2 guns that use the same ammo. So now I'm losing double the amount of ammo I'm trying to use. So now other ammo parts like the green, the orange or the purple, mostly the purple, I never use that, are just getting wasted, and it's just a bit stupid to me and I don't understand it. But yeah, that's the guns and ammo. I kind of like the guns that you can upgrade them, like enhance them, like you're playing like some weird gacha game. I like it. Again, a lot of grinding to do, but I like it. So yeah, then over to the story. Yeah, let's be real, it is absolute shite. Like it has nothing good in it, and it's all about this iron heart thing, and I don't even care what it is. Like, we get it, it's like a thing that it's made of iron and it's a heart, and there are like 3 of them, and every time you get close to one you lose it and you do not get it, and after a time you do get it and then you lose it and you do get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why do we have to play a game about a stupid iron heart that nobody cares about, and the story is absolutely bogus? And that's it about the story. I'm not gonna yap about it because it makes no sense. I took it like to the halfway line. I was like, okay, now I'm skipping every dialogue. Like, I don't care anymore. Okay, I don't know. That's how I'm thinking about the story. This story bogus. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, come up with something new. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Let's talk about the HQ, the main lobby where everyone goes the first time after doing the tutorial, and that's Albion. Pretty nice place. Everything is pretty easy to see. Good icons to show you where you have to go for the weapons, for everything else. Good map. not too big, not too small, not complicated. I like it. No, nothing else more to say than it's pretty good. It's good organized. It's nothing hard. Everything is good readable. I like it. And we finally have come to the gameplay, and it is actually pretty good. I think the only thing missing is a keybind to shoulder switch, because that's a pretty key thing to do in third-person games. I think it really puts more strategy into the game. Of course, it's just a PvE game, not a PvP game, so maybe that's why not a lot of people are bothered with that, or they didn't put that in. But for the next of it, the gameplay feels nice, shooting feels good, fast paced. I like it. Really love the way everyone has 4 of their own attributes, skills, what you want to call it. Where with Frenna, you have a toxic gun, you have toxic clouds, you have toxic pools that you can put on the ground. You have Bunny that can use electricity. She can like do a really big circle around her. She can run very fast, can do all of very big things. You can have like a assault bomb. Not a lot of people use that, but pretty good for close combat, that when you're getting rushed. As well, like the game modes that we have in this game, pretty decent. They are not that outstanding, like in my opinion, but they are good enough for this game. You have a few, you have like 8 of them, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, I don't know. But we have a few, like we have this mission where you have this one robot that you have big circle around, and you have to move it to one of other point, and then it will settle there, and then you have to beat another horde of enemies there until it's done with like putting the information into it or something what it is doing. And you as well have a weird game mode, I don't really like it, where you have these sort of stones, and these stones are just floating there, and you have to like circle around them, and you will have to stand there for like a good 14 seconds until they are done. I don't really like this game mode because the circles are not really that big, and there are a lot of hordes coming to you, so when the aimbot characters, the aimbot enemies with their guns come to you and try to kill you, you cannot really do a lot, because the moment you are out of that circle, you will have to do those 14 seconds all over again, what I really disliked, and it's like a bit BS. Then as well, you have game modes where you will have to get bombs and put them into things and then blow things up. We have to kill monsters, and then they will have to like drop something, and you will have to put that something in something else. It's a lot of game modes. I like it. The game modes is nothing outstanding, like I said. It's nothing crazy, nothing out of this world, but it's good for now, and I hope they do a lot more with the game modes. Hopefully they do a bit more, like something genius where you think like, oh my god, that's something nobody else has done yet. But for now, they are decent, they're good, they are nothing outstanding, like I said. Then the dungeons in this game, pretty normal, just like every other game does it. Just follow a path, do this thing, but fight the mini boss, fight this mini boss, and then come to the last boss. And one problem I've seen that a lot of people don't like, I don't really mind it that much, but I'm just saying it because I saw a lot of people say this as well. The 3 orb thingies, the 3 circles, what do you want to call them? So when you fight a main boss on the end, of even the mini bosses have it as well. You will have 2, 3, even more. I have seen already 6 or 7 of them, and then they do a bit more of another mechanic where you have to beat these orbs, then you have to beat the orbs, then you have to kill the guy again until his next phase, then the next phase, the new orbs again, beat these orbs, get to the next phase until he's dead. Really boring way of making a boss, like some people say already, but I don't mind it. I just hope maybe they find another way to make bosses, because it's just a bit lazy of them just to put it every time the same way. But yeah, for now I don't mind right now. So yeah, that's pretty much how the dungeons work. Then for the last one, the colossals in this game, they are just pretty much a DPS check and nothing major in this game, I think. Again, they are pretty fun to do. Everyone has their own strategies. Just gotta check where what is the colossal's best weakness, what is his strengths, what is this, what is that. It even says what the best modules are to use against the character. They pretty much help you with that. But I've seen already a lot of people don't really look at it. They just go with Bunny, and they just go with the character they want to play. Nothing wrong with that. But it's modded just to check what you have to do. I've already seen as well people, and I really didn't like this, people that just go with their level 1 characters in these colossal fights. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, come on, man. Just use your brains for a second. Like, be real. Next of it, nothing major. They are just a big ass DPS check just to see if you do enough DPS with 4 people to this one colossal character. I've seen one character that is a bit of strategy where you have to beat a certain thing just to stop the character from healing himself. But yeah, for the rest, it's just a DPS check. It's just to check if you're strong enough for the next stage of the game and can go to the next stage of the missions. Then, of course, I wanted to say something of the grind of the game. Of course, it's a looter shooter, so there's, of course, going to be a lot of grinding. I already said as well that there's 20% chance of some things dropping, like gun things, and where I grinded Frenna, it's only 20% chance. That's not high, it's not low, but it looks pretty decent. And I already said what I'm concerned of is that I've not grinded yet for the ultimate characters, but I think it's not going to be good if you really want to go for a specific ultimate character. Maybe if you want to go for the last part and you have all 3 of them already from the 4, so you want to go for the last part, you can go for grind for a day or 2. I think it's going to take a lot of time if you're not lucky to grind for even one of those parts to get an ultimate character, because it's only 3% chance. That's very low in my opinion. I think everyone in their right mind thinks 3% is hella low. And as well, if you think you're gonna have to grind like these big balls, you know, and then you will have to fight one of these bosses, and then you have to fight this, and you're gonna have to fight that, and then after all those things you have 3% chance to get this one thing. So yeah, it's gonna take you like an hour just to check if that one of those 3% chances goes to you. Most likely isn't. So that's why I think, you know, don't go grind with these ultimate characters just to grind for those ultimate characters. Maybe they will just come from themselves. I don't know. But yeah, that 3%, it doesn't look good. Then to end the video off, let's talk about the monetization and the money you can put in this game. It's pretty much a very money hungry game. I'm not really surprised because what I've heard of this company, they already did very bad things with monetization and gacha games and all those type of things. So I'm not surprised. But like, if you want to put your money in, put your money in. You want to support them, support them. If you don't, just don't, you know. It's your own opinion. Things are really expensive, like the Battle Pass. Don't look worth it to me at all. The skins as well, like the French Mage, it's the very popular skin. Other things are very popular as well, but they don't look worth it to me, because at the end of the day, yes, it looks cool. Yes, the skins look nice, but are you really gonna use that much money just to put a skin on one character? Because you gotta realize, if I buy now, said the French Mage for Frenna, the moment I change to another character, that skin is useless. So it's pretty much like, yes, I can have a skin for my favorite character, but the moment I change to another character, it pretty much becomes fodder and it pretty much becomes useless. And to end this video on a good note, let's say this game is doing very great for itself. It has hit 10 million people, so that's a lot for a game like this. It is as well free to play, so I don't know how much people are still playing this game out of the 10 million, because it's just an easy pickup. So the moment you don't like the game, you're still gonna count as that 10 million people, but you're not playing the game anymore, and it's easy to throw away. So I hope they really do something good about this game. Really keep grinding as well to make the perfect things we like. Really like it right now. Not a lot of things I hate, just a bit of grinding that it's a bit low at the percentage. The monetization, but yeah, that's the problem with every game these days. Sadly enough, it is what it is these days with the monetization and the money hungry schemes. And I hope season 1 does very great the moment it comes out. I've heard that it's gonna come pretty fast from what I've known, and they're gonna keep updating dungeons, keep updating bosses, so everything what is now in the game is gonna be maybe in a year, hopefully just things that we just hope that we can think about of nostalgia. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope this game does good for itself. I hope every game does good for itself. So yeah, I hope you all can have a nice day, and see you later.